Good afternoon, Mayhem Fitness. We have our next cooking video. This one's pretty cool because when we cook quite a bit on Fridays, because anyone that's on Weight Watchers like my wife and I knows that Saturday for us is weigh-in day. And when you have weigh-in day, you want to eat something that's light, healthy, it's not going to add a ton of points. So today, we're going to do a whitefish. Now, we either do cod or haddock. Today we're doing cod because that was on sale. But it's a really simple recipe. This recipe is going to have black pepper, coarse ground salt. We're going to use a little bit of mesquite lime seasoning, a little bit of butter, and our fish. We're going to bake it right in the oven. Super simple. We're going to set the oven to 350. Perfect timing. Just came up the temp as we're starting here. Put a nice piece of aluminum foil in our pan. What we're going to do here is we're just going to go through. We're going to season this with salt and pepper. I'm going to take about a tablespoon of butter. Now, with fish like this, you need a little bit of fat for flavor. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this butter, we're going to melt it down, put in a little bit of that mesquite lime in there, and then we're going to brush that on there. So I'm going to get that set up, get the fish on the pan here, get the butter melted, get that in there, and I'll show you how we set it up to go in the oven, and then we'll show you how it is when we finish it. All right, so we've got our fish out, we got it on here. Big thing on here, you want to make sure you get the skin off the back of the fish, so it should be pretty even. You don't want to cook that skin. Some people like it can get crispy. I don't. I think it doesn't add a lot of flavor. So for us, we want to do, make sure that we've cleaned the fillets up. We've got 2 big fillets here. This is for 3 people. We've got about 2 pounds of fish, so we're going to each get somewhere there with about 10 ounces of fish. The cool thing with this, again, on Weight Watchers, the fish itself will be about 6 points, so a nice low point meal, very low in fat. Now, you would ask why I would add the butter in. Again, we need to add a little bit of flavor to the fish. This can be a little bit bland. So we added a little bit of that mesquite lime into here with the butter, and we're just gonna brush the butter on. And again, this is just gonna be to give us flavor. We're not gonna, we're not putting a ton on here. One tablespoon of butter is like 4 points, and again, we're putting it in the fish. Some of it's gonna cook off, so you figure you're probably adding 1 to 2 points max to your meal as you go through here. But again, this is gonna help add flavor, add a little bit of that fat, so it's gonna give us, it's not gonna dry out, it's gonna give us that really nice taste that we want. And again, one of the easiest meals ever. I know a lot of people are intimidated by fish. It's, in my opinion, it's easier to cook than anything. It's just like cooking chicken. You go in, you throw it in the pan. You can cook it multiple different ways. What we're gonna do today, like I said, we're gonna put it in the oven. This will only take about 20 minutes to cook. So we'll add in our green beans with the rest of this. We'll have our side dish, and then we'll have our fish, and we'll be good to go. So we'll come back in just a few minutes and show you the finished product. All right, so our fish is done. We've just taken it out of the oven. We want to cook to 165. You can see right here by taking a look at it, still super juicy, not dry. We got to the temp we wanted. So this is the key on fish. You don't want to overcook it. It's the same thing people do with chicken breasts all the time. They overcook it. It gets dry, and then people hate chicken breast because it's just not flavorful. If you cook it to the correct temp, you cook it to 165, use a meat thermometer, verify that it's correct, and then you pull it out, you're gonna have a lot of great flavor. So we're gonna try this fish out, see how it is. Super flaky, really tender, a little bit of that buttery flavor. You get the salt and pepper on there, so really nice flavor, cooked all the way through. Awesome, easy meal. Like I said, 10 ounces, 6 points, not a ton of calories. Great for a weigh-in before great for a meal before you weigh in the night before for Weight Watchers. So easy, super simple meal. Super happy to share it with you. Thank you for checking out Mayhem Fitness. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification button. We have new videos coming out every week. We're gonna be traveling on vacation next week, so we'll be talking about how to pack snacks to travel with you. We'll be doing some hiking videos up in the White Mountains up in New Hampshire, so we have some really cool stuff coming up. Look forward to sharing with you next week. Thanks for checking out Mayhem Fitness.